we have a new package here from DJI, the Mini 5 Pro, which apparently has a new 1-inch sensor, 4K up to 120 frames per second, or if we drop the resolution to 1080p, then 240 frames per second. Improved active track, especially at higher speeds, and obstacle avoidance sensor improvements, especially that LiDAR up front. 42 gigs of internal storage in case you forget your micro SD card. The ability to tilt upwards without the propellers getting in the shot. Thank you to our sponsor DJI for hooking us up with this Mini 5 Pro. We're gonna be testing this out over the next week, and at the end I will tell you my favorite and least favorite things about this Mini 5 Pro. Okay, I'm ready to just open it up. It feels like Christmas morning. The case bigger than the previous one, so this is the Mini 4 case, and it's smaller, but I always was struggling to just like jam everything in here, and things were always just like halfway falling out. Appreciate the bigger bag. RC2, so similar to what we've had before. Propellers, some accessories, ND filters in here. 3-bay battery charger, and the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see. Oh, that worked. Okay, this comes off like that. Or am I supposed to go from the bottom? I don't think it really matters actually. Mini 4 Pro, Mini 5 Pro. Definitely a bigger camera. I'm gonna get through the setup process and let's take it out for a spin. Pure sand here.
Yep, zero traction zone.
Come on. Yes. When we get up to a spot like this and it's like, hey, let's get some cool shots of us. That's where we have things like master shots. I'll go ahead and select you. And now it's just gonna get some cool shots, so just look cool.
Okay.
Hey, don't look at the drone. That looks lame.
That's right, that's right.
Off into the sunset.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, the shot's looking really good, actually.
Now, downsides to Master Shot is it gives you an option to shoot 4K 30 or 4K 60, no 24, but you do still have the option to shoot in D-Log-M. Not all the flexibility, but some flexibility.
Cool.
You should grow your hair out really long, you know? That way, when it's windy, it's like, just carry around a samurai sword for no reason. So that was Master Shots, but there's also all these different quick shots.
Okay.
All these different options for rotate, droney, rocket, circle. But when it comes to these smart shots, it's flying sideways a lot, so very useful to have 360-degree obstacle avoidance, right?
Oh, shoot. Made it vertical.
But that's another cool thing is that it has true vertical, so the actual gimbal actually fully rotates to the side, opposed to some other gimbal designs where it actually crops into the sensor.
Yeah, and you lose information, right? Even in the wind, it just cuts right through, no problem.
Strong wind right now, yeah. Now I'll try to draw a box around me.
Okay.
So now it should frame me center.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You just focus on where the position of the drone is.
Oh, wow. That's insane.
A little easier?
Well, that's an understatement, dude.
So right now I'm center of frame, right?
Yeah.
But you could actually use the tilt rocker.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then now it'll hold me in a different part of the frame, right?
Oh,
and you could
okay.
also hit the yaw, and it'll also put me in a corner. So you could put me on like the bottom left or bottom right.
Yeah, I got you in
whatever.
the bottom right. I think it's a problem that I can't do it as good as the drone by itself.
So now what we'll do is we'll select this and then see how there's active track right here.
Yeah.
So if I hit that, the drone will actually start to fly automatically. Now the thing is, since the obstacle avoidance is better, it can fly faster knowing that it's not going to crash. This is interesting. I haven't seen these different options before, but let's try cycling. I mean, that's fairly close. I'm just going to select fully auto, so I'm just going to be on the controller in case I need to stop it or control it, but otherwise I'm going to just let the drone do its thing.
All right.
Go for it. So we ran the active track with the Mini 5 as well as the Mini 4 to see how they kind of stack up against each other. And there's definitely an improvement on the Mini 5, but it's still not perfect. I would say it would lose me around half the time the Mini 4 would lose me, but it definitely feels much more comfortable following at faster speeds. So they claim that the maximum follow speed is 33 miles per hour.
The active track gets amazing shots. They look way better than anything I could do. But man, I'm like holding my breath the whole time.
I'm also starting to like this cover because it's one piece that covers the camera, and then also this little strap holds the propellers, opposed to yours, which is two separate pieces. So,
so basically you got to undo this back rubber thing here that holds all the propellers, and then you have to take off the gimbal cover. So now you're stuck with just more stuff in your hands, more stuff in your bag.
Yeah, so I kind of like that. One piece. Anything that makes my life easier, I like. And one of the benefits to having better obstacle avoidance sensors, aside from just not crashing, of course, is that it can fly much faster in normal mode because it can sense things further away, so it has more time to slow down and stop and dodge things. Oh, okay, those brakes were actually pretty good. Is it silly that I'm this padded up? Like, I'm ready for a motorcycle accident right now, and it's just like this tiny little drone flying towards me, and somehow it's still scary. Ooh. You see that? So that's not using LiDAR because I was to the side of it. And I was like, trying to be all skinny on the side, you know? I was trying to be like, you can't see me, you know? Yes, I have been dieting. Thank you for noticing. How about a jaywalker? Oh, no, 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 not paying attention. Whoa. Okay, so if you run out in front of it, it will hit you. I'm just trying to fly into any of these branches and it's not letting me. So right now it brakes if it senses an obstacle, but we could also do bypass. So I'm in its way and yeah, it just kind of weaves around me. So what happens if I just go straight towards these trees? Will it kind of work its way around all this stuff? Or is it just gonna go straight into the trees? Is it gonna go straight into the trees? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's about to, oh my god, oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if I've said oh my gosh enough times. That was impressive. Oh my gosh. I'm just pushing forward on the controller and it's just kind of dodging and weaving. Oh, it's gonna, that. Okay. Not bad. I put on all this gear for nothing.
Dude, these things are always like surprisingly small every time I hold them.
Yeah.
It's like they're tiny.
It boots up on its own as you open up the legs. Well, it's actually this rear
this one,
right arm. Little battery life test to see which one can stay up in the air longer. They both have the plus battery here.
Oh, look at the mountains back there. We look like we're in a music video or something.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we're just walking and we just have these two drones just like following alongside us. It's the future. And also notice on the Mini 5, there's like a box around my face.
Yeah.
Right? So check this out. It's like, is it focus?
Yeah, it's in focus.
And the background's blurry, right? Because it's a 1-inch sensor, f1.8. But the previous version, it will focus, like a little box kind of pops up in the middle. It's like, oh, there's something there. Let me focus on that. And now it's focused on the background. There's no like face detection there is on there. Regardless, they're both actually pretty good, honestly.
This one is better, but
yeah,
this one's good. They're not that loud either.
Yeah, we're like 2 feet away from these drones right now. All right, so backlit shot.
5 is better.
Yeah, more detail here in the shadows. So basically silhouetted on the 4, and on the 5.
Yeah, you can see the details of what we're wearing and stuff.
Auto exposure on 0 EV, no ND filters.
Yeah, look at the difference right here.
Yeah, clearly more shadows. Now let's try a more front lit situation here.
I mean, they both look good here. Props to the 4 because it's pretty nice.
The 4 is not bad, but we go in 10x, like really pixel peep this thing. I do feel like there's almost like a pleasantness to the Mini 5 Pro's color and like the sharpness. It looks less like this digital sharpening that we see a lot with smaller sensors. The Mini 4 is almost dead, by the way. It is 24%. Oh, it's already given me the return to home. Also check this out, ambient light too low for obstacle avoidance. So now the Mini 4 is like, okay, hey guys, like let's land soon. It's getting dark. I'm tired. The Mini 4 has obstacle avoidance sensors in all directions, which is great, but it's vision based, so it has to be able to see. The 5 has this super low light mode though, so it should maintain that obstacle avoidance even when it's really dark. Critical low battery, aircraft landing in current location. And it's like, please let me not know. Like, so realistically, the last 10% is really just like forced landing mode.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably not great to do this to the battery. It's probably just like really.
You could really kill it probably.
But this is for science.
This is for science.
Are you gonna ruin the battery?
It'll be worth it.
And Frank doesn't have a warning at all yet.
No, we're still at 27.
Yeah. It's still like, yeah, let's go around and get more shots. Yeah. It's good that they give you a little bit of juice after it says 0.
That's
Okay,
it.
it's done. Look, it didn't just land, it landed and shut down. It's like, no, seriously, I'm done.
I'm going to sleep, guys. It's over.
It cut power to the camera. I can't even stop the recording or anything.
Do you think your recording's still gonna be there?
Hopefully.
Do they both go up to the same ISO?
In D-Log M, I could go up to 3200 when the 4 could only go up to 1600.
Oh, okay.
And that's in D-Log M.
Yeah.
Now, if I go into normal, I could go up to 12,800.
Oh, it wants to go home.
No, you will not go home. You will stay here and be tortured by us. And then remember with the Mavic, it was like that funky roll feature. So we can bank to the right to 45 degrees, and then we can also do that weird little funky effect.
That's pretty cool. Oh, we can shoot vertically.
Yes, true vertical.
Okay.
Oh no, storage full. That's because I did not put an SD card in here. I should have. Still have screen recording at least. I should also mention that I do switch to screen recording often because I like being able to show you all the user interface stuff that pops up on the controllers, but it's like super low quality compared to the actual clip, which is much sharper.
Am I in sport mode? It feels really fast.
No, in normal mode.
Yeah.
So that's another thing is in normal mode, you still get the obstacle avoidance, but with the improved 360 obstacle avoidance, it can comfortably do it at a faster speed. So this is where it starts to coming down on its own. Isn't that crazy how long this thing has been in the air?
Yeah.
I mean, we took off when the sun was still up.
And that's just one battery.
And I got three in this bag.
Exactly. You've been at 0 for a while.
Imagine it just cuts out. But it is nice to know that as soon as it starts beeping, you don't have to like instantly panic.
I just saw a bat fly by.
A bat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like, nope.
Let's see.
See ya.
Is it gonna turn off?
And done.
And there could be some slight variations because the Mini 4 is about a year old of a battery, but still, that was quite a bit longer.
Yeah.
You ready to race, Ken?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Not the bikes, but the drones. All right, so we're gonna start off by racing in normal mode, which will maintain the obstacle avoidance. I'm at 25, what are you at?
I'm at 22, 23.
Ooh, I hit 34 for a split second.
I hit 27 for a split second. A 7 mile per hour difference.
We're gonna turn around, back to our home position, and we're just gonna fly straight back towards us at 34.
Oh, hit 27 for a second. Can I go into sport mode yet?
Sport mode time.
Yes,
You ready?
sir.
You have to be careful in sport mode because there is no obstacle avoidance.
Gotcha. I saw 36 for a split second.
I'm going 42.7.
Dang, 7 mile per hour difference again.
All right, we're gonna just reverse the direction.
Oh dang, way slower this way. There must be a tailwind that way. 32 for a second.
It's a little bit faster. Throttle up in sport mode.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
I'm
oh
gone.
my gosh. Yeah,
You
that's
were-
not even close.
Look at that.
I just got a gap.
Vertical acceleration significantly better.
Yeah.
I'm climbing at like 21 miles per hour.
10 mile per hour difference.
Okay,
wow.
how about down though?
right.
Full stick down. I'm going about 14.5.
I'm seeing 11.
Funny thing is because of prop wash, it's hard for drones to go straight down.
Yeah.
Now you just got to pull out your 5-inch FPV drone and then we'll race again.
Yeah.
100 miles per hour straight up. So there's sport mode, normal mode, and there's also the C, which is cinema mode.
Yeah.
It just dampens everything so you can get nice slow moves like this. Oh yeah. Now I got the drone next to the FX3. Should we do FX3 versus the Mini 5 Pro? Wow. Honestly, this Mini 5 Pro, I'm impressed by this picture quality.
Yeah.
Dang, you're already dead.
The battery life difference is really significant.
Oh yeah, but you might be on a different battery. If we look at the bottom, see how it says 249 grams right here? So that is a lighter battery, but your other batteries are plus batteries.
Okay.
So that it lasts longer. Same for this. This comes in 2 sizes where you have a lower capacity battery that keeps it under 250 grams, or the plus battery that takes it slightly over that weight limit, but has a lot more flight time. So we've been flying a lot at high elevations. 8,500 feet is the highest we've flown at so far. What happens to the air at high elevation? Let's see if Ken was actually paying attention in his Part 107 class.
The air pressure decreases, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
All these drones basically have a maximum altitude takeoff limit. And if you use the lighter weight battery, since the drone is lighter, it could actually fly higher. So I think for this, it's 6,000 meters, which is a lot actually. But we have the plus battery in here, which is a bit heavier. So that is 4,500 meters, which is an increase from the Mini 4 Pro. So here we have a 3-stop, 5-stop, and 7-stop ND. Oh, this is cool. So I can actually just clip on the ND over. Oh, sick. So before we had to twist it off and then put the new one on. Definitely simplifies that process a little bit. All right, go ahead and give me a big clap so that we can sync audio. And we still have to do the big claps because we don't have time code yet, which is expected because we're not getting time code out of the Mavic 4 Pro, so didn't expect it here. But I do still want this. One of the things I did notice that was improved on the Mavic 4 Pro was that even if you lost a subject, it was much better at refinding that subject. So whatever algorithm they were using there, it seems like they've updated it on here as well. And then we have the ND filter on there now, so we should be getting some cinematic motion blur. So with a camera this good on here, why bother with the higher end drones like the Air or the Mavic? Of course, they have a telephoto lens for zooming in, which this only has one camera, so only one focal length at 24mm. But they also say there's this 48mm mode, which is the 2x, so I'll go ahead and hit that right there. And obviously this is just cropped into the sensor, so it's not like an optical zoom lens. But I have found when I do this 2x zoom in the drone, it does look better than if I just shoot on the wide angle lens and then zoom in editing. So it's not a true optical 48mm lens, but I can at least imitate that look. What epic! Also remember the super fancy controller from the Mavic 4 Pro. It is compatible with this, even though this controller alone costs more than the drone package. But also for the standard RC controller, there is this cover I highly recommend. It makes it so you don't have to unscrew the thumbsticks, and it's also like a little sun cover. But for those times when I'm trying to pack ultra lightweight where every ounce counts, this thing's pretty awesome. But even for someone like my little brother Ken, he's actually never flown a drone like this before. He's gotten really good at flying FPV drones, which is much harder. He just jumped into the deep end of the pool. For someone like him, this is perfect.
So does this not overheat?
No, you don't have to worry about overheating because there's a fan inside. Because you're used to having to like plug in and then taking off pretty fast.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
No, you're thinking, you're used to 5-inch 6-cell batteries, so
Oh,
he
man.
thinks throttle up means it's going to blast up there. No, it's not gonna do that.
Okay.
Just give it a nice little gentle upward thrust. There you go. Okay, easy, huh?
Oh yeah, so far.
You just let go of the sticks and it'll just hover there, right?
You can change the camera angle?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Dang, I've been
Okay.
missing out.
How low stress is this compared to FPV?
Oh man, it's nothing. This is so chill.
Anytime you look into the sun, it's gonna be blown out. Unless you have like an ND1 million or something like that. But how much of the sun is blown out? And you can see that yours is just a much bigger circle
Yeah.
than mine is, right? So that's the highlights. Trees down here. Yours, I can't really even make out if it's green trees down there.
Yeah, it's like just darkness.
This button right here, C1, will probably tilt your camera down.
Oh, whoa.
There you go.
What?
Yep. That's a view that you're not used to with FPV, huh?
No, never. Battery life difference is pretty big. This is scary.
Oh, you get a little vertigo? Sometimes people
Yeah.
get vertigo when you're like line of sighting
Oh.
it for the first time. All right, time for my favorite and least favorite thing about the Mini 5 Pro. Starting from my favorite, which is they've managed to improve across the board on something that was already really good. Everything from its flight performance, top speed, obstacle avoidance, and even this camera. I'm surprised by how much I'm liking the image off this 1-inch sensor, because specs is only part of the story, right? Also, this gimbal design's cool because even when it's in portrait mode, it can still tilt up and down just as much as it can in horizontal mode, which is cool because that's something that even the flagship couldn't do. And then there's the battery life improvement, which may not look huge on paper, but remember that last bit is reserved for it basically trying to return to home in forest land, right? And also remember that on paper, that battery life is measured at perfect no wind environments where it's cruising at the perfect, most efficient speed to maximize that number. So in the real world, the Mini 4 Pro, I expect to get about 25 minutes out of it before it starts to beep. 35 minutes out of here, which is 40% more on something that's still the same size. Now, what are my least favorite things about this? I mean, there's not a ton I can complain about. I mean, I would love time code. I wouldn't mind having full on D-Log instead of just D-Log M. But the biggest complaint definitely has to be how hard this thing is gonna be to get in the USA, where I am. And I feel like they've been talking about a DJI drone ban here in the US forever, but the Mavic 4 Pro is the first time I really saw it happen and experienced it. And I think it sucks. I mean, this is a much deeper conversation, but you know, they tried to ban it through the bill once and then people were like outraged. It was like, no, we need these drones for a million different reasons. It's agriculture, it's law enforcement, it's search and rescue. There's just so many ways we utilize drones now. And the reason why we can't get these right now is because they're getting stuck at the border at customs. The DJI is like, okay, we'll prove to you that everything is good. And here's all the things that you asked us to submit. Now, can you review it now, please? Yeah, we'll review that. And then we'll let you continue to sell stuff here in the US. And we'll get to that eventually, don't worry. And I may be biased because I'm such a fan of DJI stuff, but I do believe that by cutting us off to DJI stuff, you are cutting us off from the best technology. And I'm afraid we're gonna fall behind. I mean, sure, it's like, yeah, let's make drones here in America. I've tried testing other drones. Even the DJI Mini 4 Pro didn't really have competition, and now this is even better than that in every way, pretty much. I mean, it's basically like they only compete with themselves. But if you're in any other country outside the US, yeah, this thing's out. Canadian pricing. Here, see, you get it. What's US pricing? I don't know. I mean, they're probably gonna like trickle into different retailers, kind of like the Mavic 4 Pro did, and we'll just pay a nice surcharge. But anyways, let's not get carried away here. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think of this little Mini 5 Pro down there in the comments, and I'll see you later.